Hey there hunters, back again today with another Torchlight Infinite video. This one is an update to my favorite character from last league, the cast while channeling Ignite Gemma. I'm doing a few things differently, but the vast majority of the build, scaling, and gear is the same. If you want to look at my previous video, I'll have that link down in the comments below. There's some cool new things they added this league, but let's run a quick map and see how the build plays. As you can see, it's the same classic one button running gameplay that I love so much. We've got nice big AoE. All three of our passive trees have AoE nodes. And we have a nice sustain from Druid. Looking at around 30 to 50 million DPS right now. It can still go up quite a bit. My gems aren't max level, and I still have a few gear pieces that will make quite a big difference. Okay. Killing the pirates, killing the pirates. Okay. Now let's go to the dummy, just do a quick DPS test in town, and I'll talk a little bit about some things I've changed in the build. All right, so we can see, 40 to 60 million DPS. Pretty good. We're still doing the Goddess of Darkness, Warlock, and Druid. And I have the Reap Purification in my belt, as well as Agility Blessings. These two are the most important stats. This can really just be anything. Still using Feline Steps with the extra max agility blessing. You could also get encrypted here, but I got this nice and cheap. You want to get a chaotic ending, ideally with agility blessings, and this one has double DOT, which is pretty good. Magnus's Mind Flame is great for clear, but also gives you, you can get 17% fire pen, which is great for your ignites. Big chunk of life. Sun's Embrace, of course, mandatory. Extra ignite stacks, and you apply 2 at once. This is my just generic life res chest. Now, one thing that changed is the Reap tech that I'm using this time around. So I'm opting for Torturer's Touch, which reaps whenever you get full affliction. So between these gloves, this ring, and then I have improved Deep Pain. Let's see. I'm applying. Where is it? Affliction per second. So 84 affliction per second. Now, with all of my agility charges, the cooldown is going to be much lower than 0.5 seconds. So I'm not entirely sure if I want to maybe use 2 of these rings, or maybe get a corrupted version of these gloves that instead of removing all of the affliction, only removes 50%. So then it would just be ping-ponging between 50 and 100. And I actually haven't tested how it works if you go over 100 affliction per second. Like, say, I get 2 of these rings. So I'm applying like 100 and then like 120 per second. I'm not sure if that would like feed into the extra Reap procs. I don't know yet. This character still has a long ways to go. Let's see. So skills. Still using Path of Flames. I'm opting for Secret Origin. There really aren't that many other abilities you can use here. You can go for something defensive or I don't know, whatever you want really, but Secret Origin just gives you a little bit extra CDR, a little bit extra cast speed. It's not that important. Blink, of course, Elemental Destruction. Then here, Ring of Ice. So you're basically just going for Ailment, Ignite, and then generic damage. It's great because Gemma, Cold, and Fire scale equally. Then I'm using Electric Conversion just because it's basically generic 24% additional damage with the new Gemma hero traits. Deep Pain, dot damage, dot duration, and extra affliction. Precise Flame Imbue, Reaps, Cataclysms, etc. Extra Ignite, very good. And then I'm using Auto Defense. I haven't really experimented with this before, but it's nice. You get all these up with very little downtime. So, main things that they changed are these items where you can get max Ignite stacks for however much fusion energy you have. This is huge. It basically doubled the number of Ignite stacks you're able to get. There's, I think, maybe one other place, the Starfire talent, where you could get one more, but in theory you could get 3 of these. So you can have, you can have up to 7 Ignite stacks, which would be kind of crazy. But right now I'm just using one like this. Overall, fun, fast, not super tanky. As you can see, we're using almost all Legos, so the resistance is terrible, but, you know, it's just a map blaster. You could swap a couple things around. I have an Infinity with a little bit more regen. You could maybe opt for the Sin Fire Boots. The additional damage against ignited enemies is not insignificant. You can also get Agility Blessings here. But yeah, you kind of have to go a little bit Glass Cannon to squeeze damage out of Ignite builds. But you're mobile, you have a lot of recovery from Druid, and overall it's pretty safe. I would highly recommend. I will make another video in the future once I polish the build a little bit and see if I can maybe get this T8 viable. But in the meantime, I'll put a link to my older video in the comments, and thank you everyone for watching.